Welcome to Starting from Scratch. No dogs raised, sold, or bred for any legal purposes. This is strictly for historical and educational purposes only. Back to the Woods series, episode 18, part 3, The War Eagle, Harry Hargrove. Mr. Hargrove is a living legend in the American people world. Harry took plenty of risk, and us, as young men and young women, we must learn from the mistakes of others to be better ourselves. Mr. Hargrove explained to me that the game isn't what these young dog men think the game is. Mr. Hargrove shared with me, if you're too successful with these dogs, they will put the law on you. You have a certain level of jealousy, envy, and animosity. In that game. People only remember the bad. They don't remember the good a person does. It was an honor and a privilege for me to have talked to a dog man with the history that Mr. Hargrove had. The knowledge about the historical dogs and the question I asked Harry, he would figure out that I was a breeder searching for knowledge about these American Pit Bull Terriers. Mr. Hargrove understood I wasn't a dog fighter and would never participate in such activities, as it is a real, dirty, and grimy game. Harry was a good guy. He was a very friendly person. That would cost him. As a lowlife, went to Harry's yard and asked to purchase a dog and got Mr. Harry to roll a dog, which Mr. Harry shouldn't have did, and it cost him his freedom and all his dogs. What a shame. To anyone out there, if a stranger comes to your yard and asks you to roll your dog to prove something to them, don't do it. Kindly ask them to leave and never return. That's my advice to you, young dog man. Do not fight your dogs, no matter what the circumstances are. Don't do it. It's not worth it. The dogs deserve better. Um, in this life, man, You got to be wise. You have to be humble. And you have to love your neighbor like you love yourself. I understood in the sporting dog world, there were a bunch of thieves, liars, cheats, you name it, was all in the sporting dog world. To you young men and young women, Jesus loves you, and he wants you to do the right thing.